Family and friends, welcome to Nottingham Trent University. The ceremony will begin shortly. For the duration of the ceremony, please ensure your mobile phone and any other devices are set to silent. All of our ceremonies will be uploaded to our website, so you can re-watch this special moment again with your family and friends once you have got home. Official stage photographs will be available to purchase after the ceremony from Newton Level 1, opposite the coffee pod. When the ceremony finishes, please leave via the top stairs of this lecture theatre and wait along the balcony whilst the graduates enter the post-ceremony refreshments area. This is when you can applaud and cheer, and we greatly encourage it. Once all the graduates have arrived, you will be able to go downstairs to join them. Please make sure you have your ticket ready to show the steward at the top of the stairs. We are not expecting a fire drill, so if the alarm does sound, please follow the steward's instructions to evacuate the building and meet at the appropriate assembly point. We hope you enjoy the ceremony and the rest of your day. Thank you for coming.
Hi, we're students at NTU, and we're here to give you a taste of Nottingham's food and drink scene. We'll be taking you on a course-by-course tour of some of the city's best cafes, restaurants and bars. And we'll be showing you how to save some money along the way.
To begin, let's try a couple light tapas plates at Bar Baracone. This place offers everything from empanadas to fresh, sustainably sourced fish, which isn't always easy to come by in the middle of the country. Check out the menu rapido, which runs from 11:30 a.m. Mondays to Saturdays. It's a tasty way of saving money, and it includes the delicious crispy cauliflower.
We'll now head over to Lace Market for the legendary Pizza Misu. This place is all about the authentic Neapolitan experience, and I can't wait to try it. These guys are dedicated to the ultimate pizza base, with the dough fermenting for 48 hours before being stone-baked to Napoli-style perfection. They also do vegan options for a lot of their classic menu items.
Okay, so you wouldn't normally go to another restaurant for a side dish, but Coco Tang is worth it. And especially their Vietnamese salad bowl and spring rolls. This funky fusion cocktail bar is a student favorite. It's got a gorgeous roof garden, and you can grab a cup of their amazing house-roasted coffee while you're here.
Here's another delicious place that's a treat for your wallet as well as your sweet tooth.
The Pudding Pantry's cakes and bakes are out of this world. It's the perfect place to stop whether you're looking for afternoon tea or a slice of something fancy on the go. Plus, they do loyalty cards, so it actually makes good financial sense to keep on coming back.
Back in Hockley and just a few doors down from where we started at Barry Gorico. Round off your perfect Nottingham meal with a couple of cocktails at 31k.
The city's bar scene is legendary, with the venues popping up all the time. This mellow, stylish place is one of the newer ones and has already earned a great reputation.
They also do student-friendly discounts from Sunday to Thursday.
It's a cosmopolitan and diverse city, from French delis to some truly world-class curry houses. And because it's smaller than some other big student cities, everything's close to everything else. So, start exploring and bon appetit! There's a lot to get your teeth into, and we've only scratched the surface of Nottingham's incredible food and drink scene.
Family and friends, welcome to Nottingham Trent University. The ceremony will begin shortly. For the duration of the ceremony, please ensure your mobile phone and any other devices are set to silent. All of our ceremonies will be uploaded to our website, so you can re-watch this special moment again with your family and friends once you have got home. Official stage photographs will be available to purchase after the ceremony from Newton Level 1, opposite the coffee pod. When the ceremony finishes, please leave via the top stairs of this lecture theatre and wait along the balcony whilst the graduates enter the post-ceremony refreshments area. This is when you can applaud and cheer, and we greatly encourage it. Once all the graduates have arrived, you will be able to go downstairs to join them. Please make sure you have your ticket ready to show the steward at the top of the stairs. We're not expecting a fire drill, so if the alarm does sound, please follow the steward's instructions to evacuate the building and meet at the appropriate assembly point. We hope you enjoy the ceremony and the rest of your day. Thank you for coming.
Hi, we're students at NTU and we're going to give you a taste of Nottingham's famous nightlife.
A night out in Nottingham is whatever you want it to be, so let's look at some of the best venues the city has to offer.
Sometimes you want more from a night out than just standing with a drink and shouting over music. Bars like Penny Lane, Duskino and the Roxy Ballroom are more playgrounds than pubs, offering ping pong, beer pong, indoor basketball, pool, shuffleboard, old school arcade gaming and much, much more.
The Bodega, the Rescue Rooms, the legendary Rock City, the holy trinity of live music in North. At these three venues, you'll find a great mix of famous old favorites and loads of indie talent. Rock City is the pinnacle. It might not look much from the outside, but the acts who have played here include everyone from David Bowie to Dave.
Nottingham has always had a great stand-up tradition. NTU's Metronome venue hosts Just the Tonic, a weekly showcase of the best comedy talent. Nottingham's cocktail and mocktail scene is going from strength to strength. One venue we especially like is the Hockley Arts Club. Hidden down a small alleyway, it's a refurbed factory building split into 3 gorgeously themed rooms. We also recommend The Alchemist, where they use smoke and fire to whip up the city's most creative cocktails.
Nottingham has some of the best known pubs in the UK.
One of the most famous is your trip to Jerusalem.
It's rumored to be England's oldest pub, dating all the way back to 1189. If you've had a long day and you're looking to lay your head down,
Our student union is the happy of Campus Life NTU.
there's a bar, live music venue, and loads of club nights.
Whatever your tastes, Nottingham's got you covered. You don't need to be a party animal to enjoy yourself. We've got everything here, from the big and boisterous to the quiet and intimate.
So just start exploring, and it won't be long before you start impressing your friends with the perfect night out.
Family and friends, welcome to Nottingham Trent University. The ceremony will begin shortly. For the duration of the ceremony, please ensure your mobile phone and any other devices are set to silent. All of our ceremonies will be uploaded to our website, so you can re-watch this special moment again with your family and friends once you have got home. Official stage photographs will be available to purchase after the ceremony from Newton Level 1, opposite the coffee pod. When the ceremony finishes, please leave via the top stairs of this lecture theatre and wait along the balcony whilst the graduates enter the post-ceremony refreshments area. This is when you can applaud and cheer, and we greatly encourage it. Once all the graduates have arrived, you will be able to go downstairs to join them. Please make sure you have your ticket ready to show the steward at the top of the stairs. We are not expecting a fire drill, so if the alarm does sound, please follow the steward's instructions to evacuate the building and meet at the appropriate assembly point. We hope you enjoy the ceremony and the rest of your day. Thank you for coming.
Graduates, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Director of Human Resources, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from the School of Arts and Humanities and the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. I would also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via the NTU livestream. Graduates, congratulations. Being at university is a transformative experience. When your degrees are conferred on you shortly, they will represent the completion of this stage of your personal journey. When you leave the university hall today, you will no longer be a student, but a graduate. You will be ready and eager to engage with the next opportunities that life has in store for you. But for now, I would like you to reflect on the period of change that you have just undergone. During your time at Nottingham Trent University, you have gained knowledge, skills and experience in your subject area. You have developed confidence in presenting your opinions. You have gained insights into the best way of collaborating in teams. You have understood the importance of considering carefully the arguments for and against a point of view or a course of action. But in addition to growing these accomplishments in the seminar room, the studio, or the laboratory, you will have learned them in a much wider range of settings. Perhaps you completed one of the thousands of short or year-long work placements on offer. These enabled you to apply your theoretical learning in a practical setting. Perhaps you undertook a new sport or competed at a higher level, helping NTU achieve a top 10 position in the UK University Sports League for the 3rd year running. Perhaps, through being a student, volunteering on one of our programmes, you have discovered new interests or developed new outlooks. I am sure that each and every one of you has formed new friendships, many of which will last you for your entire lifetime. For some of you, these achievements will have been accomplished whilst also juggling caring responsibilities and paid employment. Alongside the benefits you have gained, we know that you may have also had some anxieties. There was a lot of buzz a year ago around the visit of Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales, to our Clifton campus. At the core of that media frenzy was the serious message of how NTU is at the forefront of providing students with mental health and well-being interventions to support them through the changes that being at university brings. Just like you, as a university, we are constantly adapting. You will have witnessed many physical transformations during your time with us. The £45 million design and digital arts building next door to us today shed its cocoon of scaffolding and opened to students in September. Once again, this year we were second in the ranking of the most sustainable universities in the world. But our proudest moment was being awarded a gold rating, the highest possible, in the Teaching Excellence Framework, the National Assessment of Teaching Quality and Student Experience in the UK. NTU is one of the few universities to have achieved gold status both times this exercise has been undertaken. NTU is a university that prides itself on pursuing new ways of supporting our students. Amongst many examples this year is our professional student wardrobe partnership with White Rose, which offers free professional clothing for career-related activities. This helps level the playing field for all of our students in the recruitment process. Through our work, we are transforming the prospects of our students, of the region and of the wider world. We support businesses, we collaborate with schools, we share knowledge with partner organisations, we participate in research with universities around the world. You and your academic school of Art and Humanities and the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment have been part of all of this. Our research on gender, development and climate change has had a demonstrable impact on decision-making and advocacy in Europe, stimulating and informing policy debate in the European Union, including the European Parliament. The Voices of 68 project has provided an innovative and influential blueprint on how the difficult legacy of the past can be managed as part of the Northern Ireland peace process. Through your courses, you've worked this year with a leading national organisation in the field of arts, migration and cultural change to develop a downloadable resource pack spanning social media campaigns, event and activity toolkits, educational and audio-visual resources, which has been presented to the Refugee Week Universities Network as a model for universities to follow worldwide. We have continued to grow our links with our international partners, securing funding to develop English language teaching resources and training programs to support teachers in China, Vietnam, Kazakhstan, and Uzbekistan. Official government statistics repeatedly demonstrate that within 15 months of receiving their awards, around 90% of our graduates are employed in highly skilled professional roles, making a real difference not only in the UK, but around the world. Of course, this will not be a surprise to those graduating today. Many of you have already been immersed in an environment grounded in professional practice. The majority of your lecturers will have worked in industry or practice, and so will many of you, whether you have worked part-time or been on a degree apprenticeship or undertaken a sandwich placement. Our researchers build partnerships to tackle pressing and real-world problems. For example, the new Centre for Sustainable Construction and Retrofit is developing solutions, skills, and support locally and nationally to enable the transition to net zero within the built environment sector. This is taking the form of new courses and skills training, socio-technical research, and consultant opportunities for business. As a result, we are constantly adapting to the needs of this changing world, so you are ready for it. When you have celebrated your own journey and achievements, I urge you to contemplate, what change do you want to make in the world? Now is your moment. The future is yours. Class of 2024, I really hope that you enjoyed today's ceremony. I now invite the Head of Department, Frank Ostermuhl, to read the names of today's graduates and our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor J. McNeill, to confer your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduates. Pro-Vice Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Arts and Humanities. Master of Arts degree in Creative Writing, Ibesola Hannah Ajana. Damon Brearley Ince. Timothy Boucher. Harsha Chandra Shekhar Sajita. George Darby. Samuel Dent. Ruth Flynn. Penny Harrison. Jinder Mahal. Fiona McGovern. Jacobus Oberholzer. Annette Pateman. Shalmika Sivakumar. Sarah Smith. Megan Sprouse. Master of Arts degree in English language teaching, Monika Paszkowska. Master of Arts degree in English language teaching, teaching English to speakers of other languages, Rayon Akka. Sophia Al-Ahmed. Orunfemi Animashaun. Jakub Benashua. Jungsbe Biplop. Tuti Gao. Fuang Wensong. Sora Fukushima. Subhashini Gavaratene Gedre. Mahmoudul Hassan. Dolampe Gamage Sudipa Madushani Jayatisa. Chachili. Fatima Zora Kuiba. Nguyen Xiu Linglei. Henda Vitarana Dayatri Paramabudita Lilasane. Hannah Louise McAvoy. Manaz Musley. Malia Munir. Diep Tu Quing Nguyen. Kioli Nguyen. Tao Phuan Nguyen. Titu Chang Nguyen. Cha Ling Nguyen. Oluvaburi Ogundikpe. Kingsley Ojiosua Umjuno. Binesh Parvis. Ti Fan Nhi Pham. Ti Tang Vien Phung. Masa Kesser. Rivna Fawi Rajabi, Nirasha Divanti Karansurie Salpaduro Tupepi Arachigi Dona, Kiransa, Amna Sheayar, Anna Stokes, Tui Ling Chang, Muriel Tyrone, Ariana Gayani Vichamane, Master of Arts degree in Philosophy, Veronica Gillespie, Katie Heath, Eleanor Lennon, Nisa Montilla, Master of Arts degree in Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages, Mo Huang Li, Nyok Vo Bao Nguyen, Nyok Nguyen Nhu Phan, Tao Feng Chang, a Master of Research degree in English Literary Research, Lauren Jill, Biswajit Goswami, Alex Matthews, Ellie Naylor, Anika Tariq, Bachelor of Arts degree with honors in English, Madeleine Decourt, Holly Nevin, Pro-Vice Chancellor. That concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of graduates from the School of Arts and Humanities. I'm pleased to invite Natasha Hodgson, Associate Professor, to the stage to give the oration for our outstanding alumni, L.D. Lipinski, and to present them to the Pro-Vice Chancellor to receive the award.
It is my pleasure and privilege to present L.D. Lipinski, one of the most outstanding members of our alumni community, to receive an award today in recognition of their achievement. LD grew up near Sherwood Forest and wanted to be an author, but had no idea how to do it. They first wrote a book at the age of 7. It was about a frog who owned an aeroplane and written on lined paper and stuck together with sellotape. But they always had ambitions to go on to university. And after graduating from NTU in 2009 with a BA in English and Creative Writing, LD trained as a teacher, spending valuable time interacting with their pupils and learning about their reading and writing tastes. However, their dream was to become a published author. So they returned to NTU to study for an MA in creative writing, graduating in 2014. During this time, they received invaluable advice on pursuing writing as a career, especially from the late Graham Joyce, and worked on the manuscript which would ultimately get them a literary agent. Since then, they have gone on to become a successful children's author, most well known for the Strange Worlds Travel Agency series, first published in 2020 by Orion Children's Press. The series has been published in 16 languages around the world, and each book in the series has been awarded a Kirkus Star, one of the most coveted designations in the book industry. Adventure in the Floating Mountains became an official book day title in 2023. LD is also the best-selling author of the Artisans trilogy, Jamie and the Stepfather Christmas books. Their book, Jamie, features a story of an 11-year-old non-binary child who is trying to make their own place in the world. It was nominated for the 2024 Yoto Carnegie Medal for Writing and selected as part of the Empathy Lab UK Read for Empathy 2024 collection. Waterstones described it as a quietly groundbreaking in its treatment of themes surrounding non-binary children. Most recently, their first book for the BBC's Doctor Who series, Doctor Who, Charles Darwin and the Silurian Survival, was published in November 2024. But their drive to take on new challenges hasn't stopped there. Their first book, aimed at an adult audience, Somebody Like Me, is due to be published with Gollancz next year. LD has strong convictions about making the arts accessible for everybody and wants to make sure people have access to books about themselves, books that reflect the lives of working-class people and people with diverse life stories. Most of their stories thus far have been Nottingham-based, reflecting ordinary kids who can have extraordinary adventures. If you want to be an author, they recommend Perseverance. They express confidence that publishers do want to tell diverse stories, but you need to be prepared to take time to develop and pitch ideas. Most importantly, they believe that you have to write because you enjoy it. Their work leads them to actively engage with libraries and schools as a visiting author, and they believe that every school should have a library and a librarian in it, offering more choice and making reading more engaging and accessible. According to LD, engaging with stories is how you gain empathy and learn about things outside your social circle. It is how, ultimately, you come up with narratives of your own. So for LD, storytelling and being part of stories is what being human is all about. Writing the books that they have, particularly Jamie, has given LD a better sense of their own identity and the courage to branch out into new areas such as graphic novels. Their future ambition is to write increasingly weird books, to be bold and original. And for LD, if you want to produce art with a capital A, you need to approach creative writing unafraid and not worry about what others think. Pro Vice-Chancellor, we are honoured to have such an inspirational global leader in our alumni community. It gives me great pride and pleasure to present LD Lipinski to receive their Nottingham Trent University Outstanding Alum Award.
Thank you, Natasha, for that whistle-stop tour of my life. Thank you also to Professor Jane McNeill and everyone at Nottingham Trent University for this award. And my warmest congratulations to all the graduands and graduates here today. You're the real stars of the show, after all. Receiving this award is an honour and a privilege, much in the same way my career in writing for children and young people has been an honour and a privilege. And I use the word privilege here in every sense. I doubt I will be standing here today without the encouragement of the late, great Graham Joyce, my tutor on my MA, who told me exactly how to begin the process of getting published. I know that he's looking down here right now and saying, thank God they finally won something. Being the massive bookworm that I am, the library was where I spent most of my time at uni. I even wrote a poem about it as part of an assessment, as Rory Waterman will tell you. Libraries are one of the great levelers in life, one of the last places you can spend time without having to spend any money. But in the last decade, more than 350 public libraries in the UK have been closed down. 1 in every 5 children in the UK do not have a single book at home to call their own. 3.6 million children and young people in this country live in poverty. And in the publishing industry, only 12% of authors or editors come from working class backgrounds. I was born in Mansfield and lived there all my life until very recently. It was there that I wrote a story about a girl whose family are moving into a new council house and about her finding magic on St. Peter's Gate in Nottingham. I wrote about her parents working multiple jobs, about her picking her baby brother up from school by herself, and I wrote about her creating a space where she and her friends could feel safe. I wrote about and created worlds that I understood, that I knew, that children who grew up in the town I did would recognise, to show young readers who may have grown up without access to books that they too had a story to tell. Human beings are all inherently creatives. All of us make things, whether that's books, poems, paintings, architectural plans, solutions to mathematical problems, or technology the rest of us have only seen in Blade Runner. But without time, space, encouragement, and financial security behind creativity, we risk losing the stories and the creations that so many of us needed and still need, as the people who should be creating them simply do not have the resources to do so. I said before that it is a privilege to write stories, and it certainly is. Perseverance is often something we are told to have when starting out on a new endeavour. Perseverance, drive, ambition, riding out the storms of adversity. But how much gentler could those storms be? How much easier might the drive become if those ahead put down a ladder to make the climbing easier? If accessibility was not just another bullet point on a government slideshow? If funding for the arts was regarded with the same importance as funding for arms? You are sitting here today because you have accomplished amazing things. In the words of those great philosophers, the Muppets, there's nothing you can't do now, the world's in front of you. So I urge all of you to lean into your creativity. Make things. Make a start. Make a mess. Make a fuss. Make someone think. And what I would urge you to make most of all is a difference. This is just the start. Thank you, and my very biggest congratulations to you all.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduates. For Vice Chancellor. The following have also qualified for awards from the School of Architecture, Design, and the Built Environment. Master of Science degree in Civil Engineering, Sukhjit Singh. Ernest Nyamakai Adu. Sheriff Damilare Adegun. Sean Campbell. Olani Olatunde Dada. Guronanselage Disma Netmi Shania de Silva. The next student also received the Dean's Postgraduate Prize for Outstanding Female Achievement in Civil and Structural Engineering, Farouk Hassanwand. Jaladeri Khan. Michele Wambui Mburo. Kasune Rande Ratnaya Kehera Murian Selage. The next student also received the Curtins Prize for Outstanding Student on MSc Honors Civil Engineering, Abna Matuto Enyagena. Praise God, Ebikemi Odili. Chinedu Clement Onwe. Tiline Samindike Ranaraje Rantileke. Janika Lakmini Karunatne Talapatwardene Mudian Selage. Mfonobong Peter Umore. Gayan Mirange Fernando Viranarige. Lahiro Madushanke Virivane. Master of Science degree in Structural Engineering with Management, Vipul Aban. The next student also received the BWB Prize for Outstanding MSc Dissertation in Structural Engineering, Keba Omar Jajusi. Moed Javid Khan. The next student also received the IHA Prize for the best performance by an MSc student in Highway Engineering and the Dean's Postgraduate Prize for Outstanding Female Achievement in Civil and Structural Engineering, Deborah Damilola Olaife. Dipenda Patak. Gopal Shekhar Pujari. Lingajanan Tavarasa. Mohamed Asfandiar. Master of Science degree in Structural Engineering with Materials, Samuel Koyo Akufu. Thomas de Brabizon. The next student also received the Compton Engineering Prize for Outstanding Student on the MSc Structural Engineering Suite, Deprogos. The next student also received the IHE Prize for the best performance by an MSc student in Highway Engineering, Emeka Kalu. Sehat Danish Umri. Akila Shehan Vanekula Surya Fernando. Bachelor of Architecture degree with honors in architecture, Jonathan Aroloyi. Cornelia Bakaskaitje. Matthew Bell. Karanvir Borgel. Paolo Caliendo. Demarel Medina. Margarita Nolan. Francis Louis Opley. Zainab Salam. Jacob Watson. Bachelor of Engineering degree with honors in Civil Engineering, Anissa Al-Neshta. Jesal Ashuk. Amelia Hayam. Samuel Humphreys. Tyler Middleton. Thomas Mortimer. Roger Mutetso. Mohamed Osman. Jeshaya Madimidola. Ben Perry. Higher National Certificate in Future Homes Design and Construction, Natasha John. Caitlin Petrie Chilvers. Master of Arts degree in Documentary Journalism, Oluwatoyosi Florian Abebusyusi. Sorry. Masters of Arts degree in Museum and Heritage Development, Jaswinder Kaur. Postgraduate diploma in Documentary Journalism, Princess Kamisha Griffith. Master of Arts degree in Magazine Journalism, Afrin Abdul Hakikan. Bachelor of Arts degree with honors in history, Corey Cataway. Bachelor of Arts degree with honors in media production, Michael Granada. Bachelor of Architecture degree with honors in architecture, Usman Abbasi. Vice Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment, and concludes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. In absentia, Pro Vice Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of the degrees, and I stand as proxy. Katie Heath, who earlier received a Master of Arts degree in philosophy, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
You'll have to excuse me, I'm a bit nervous. Pro Vice-Chancellor, Director of Human Resources, distinguished guests, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Today marks a very special day for all of us. As we reach the end of this impactful chapter in our lives, we must take a moment to be proud of ourselves and of each other as we celebrate today. We must also remember, importantly, to give thanks to those who helped us, supported us, and joined us on our journey to this milestone moment. Ooh. It, of course, goes without saying that our lecturers and teaching staff have played some of the most integral roles in our successes. Your determination to see us succeed, your knowledge, and importantly, your patience, have helped to nurture our growth and our talents. In many cases, you have endured our endless late night and panicked emails and our many questions. Importantly, you have supported us in our own curiosities. You have guided us through the many bumps in our road to become graduates. Myself and my fellow graduates would not be here today if it was not for you. For this, we thank you deeply. I, of course, would be amiss to leave out the wonderful ways in which other university staff have aided us along our journeys. From being there on our first days to help us find our way around campus, from being on the other end of the phone if we were struggling. I would also like to extend a very special thanks to all of the library staff who continuously work hard to ensure that we have safe, comfortable places to study. Of course, it's not only university staff that will have helped us along our journey. We must also remember to give thanks to our friends and our fellow graduates. You have been there with us throughout it all. You have sat with us during long nights at the library. You have even forced us to have fun when we're feeling down. You've helped us brainstorm and create and innovate. You have stood by our sides through almost everything now, and for that, we thank you deeply. Last, but very much not least, I wish to extend a thanks to our families and those we have come to see as family throughout this time. I know just how proud all of you are to see your loved one celebrate this moment today and watch them walk across this stage. It is your pride, your unwavering support, and your endless ambition for us that has pushed us into becoming the people that you see crossing this stage today. You have been, for many of us, our biggest fans, our even bigger supporters. I know my mum is. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And thank you all for listening to me nervously ramble on at you. This is probably the biggest amount of people I've ever spoken to. But importantly, thank you for being a major part of the reason that we get to celebrate this day today. Thank you.
Class of 2024, that sounds great, doesn't it? I want to echo the thoughts of our Director of Human Resources by congratulating you on your achievements. Very well done, fantastic. I want to wish you every success for the future, and I want to thank you for being part of this university's present and its future, I hope. Thank you, LD Lipinski, for accepting your award and for sharing your reflections. That was a truly beautiful speech. Thank you. It brought a tear to my eye. I know it's not about me, but it did. Thank you. And the importance of stories and underheard voices and underserved groups and communities. So thank you. That was really beautiful. It's an absolute privilege to have you as part of our university community. Thank you. And I'd also like to congratulate Katie. Katie, that was lovely. Very accomplished, very, very warm, very generous vote of thanks. Thank you. So, I feel honoured to be able to share this day with you all and your nearest and dearest, and so many of the people who've been part of your development during your time at university. And I also want to say that as our graduates, we make you all a promise, and that's a promise that we know will help you grow your future career. Our employability team will continue to be here to offer you advice whenever you ask for it. That doesn't stop when you graduate, that carries on, whether you're considering further study or you're seeking guidance on employment or developing your career. And if after 12 months you find yourselves not in a role that requires a graduate and you want to be and you're not where you want to be, please do call us, because we can provide you a whole host of support. That includes paid internships if you wish, for your level of skill. And we hope that that will give you the confidence, the contacts and the experience to reignite your career at that point. So do remember, we will be there with you to take the next steps in your journey. Please do stay in touch. If you change your contact details on an entirely pragmatic level, please do let us know. Let our alumni team know if you change your contact details. Then we can make sure you can hear about everything that's happening here at NTU, what everyone's doing, and what all the support is available to you. And in about 15 months' time, many of you will receive from the government the Graduate Outcomes Survey. It's immensely dull, but if I could ask you for one last favour, if you are asked to fill that in, please do, because it gives really important information that helps future graduates know what they can aspire to. And you are really, each of you, blazing a trail that other people will look to. So thank you. Right, every graduation ceremony is unique. They're all different. It's absolutely lovely shaking your hands. You start here as graduands and you cross the stage and you become graduates on the other side. It's a great honour to shake you by the hand and to congratulate you. However, did you know there's something even more special about this winter's ceremonies? So the gowns that you are wearing debuted in the summer graduation. This is only their second outing this winter. You're wearing these beautiful gowns with your pink sashes, which are all a little bit different to reflect the different awards that you've achieved. Did you know that not only are these gowns and sashes made entirely from recyclable material, but they've been designed by one of our own students, one of our graduating art and design students designed your gown. And they designed them to use the least possible quantity of fabric with all those clever folds. They do represent our commitment to sustainability as well as our commitment to innovation. So I think that's a lovely thing, to be wearing a gown designed by an NTU student. You are now joining more than 250,000 NTU alumni worldwide, 250,000 NTU alumni. And they're all former students who, like you, they've come from all over the world to learn together, play together, live together. And I would like to say that NTU is and always will be a university that welcomes international students as much as those from the UK. And in doing that, we are creating a community of students, past, present and future, that celebrates diversity and promotes understanding. And the reason I'm saying that is because at this time of conflict and controversy across the globe, I think that's more important than ever. So thank you to you all for the part you have played in making this culture of difference and appreciation and respect. Thank you. I trust, go on, let's do a round of applause to you. So I hope you've drawn inspiration. I hope you've met some of our alumni fellows while you've been studying. And they've supported you sometimes as mentors, or they might have come and done a guest lecture while you were studying. And do you know what? I hope very much that you will want to come back to NTU and share your expertise and your experience with future generations of students. That would be lovely. And in time, wouldn't it be brilliant if some of you are back here on this stage being recognised as outstanding alumni or honorary graduates, that would be fantastic. Many things will change in your life, but we hope you'll always be part of NTU and always be proud to be part of NTU. But that's all for the future. Now is the time to really enjoy your success. And in a moment or two, I'm going to invite everybody to join us for celebratory refreshments over in the Newton building. But I would say I've heard lots of lovely clapping and some woohooing. It's been very polite. I think we have more joy in us, don't you? I would like to invite you in a moment, if you're up for it. I'll count 1, 2, 3, go. Are you up for making as much noise as you possibly can in an expression of joy? I think you are. Okay, for 30 seconds, as much as we can do. 1, 2, 3, go. Impressive, thank you. Okay, guests, could I ask you, the guests, to remain seated for a little bit longer? We're going to play the processional music, and the academic party and the graduates are all going to leave the hall, and then we'll all meet on the other side. So there's one more formal duty for me to do, and that is to declare this graduation ceremony closed. Well done, everybody. Well done.